Surprise! Happy Thanksgiving! You know what? Hold on. Something doesn't feel right. Hold on. There we go. Much better. Turkey. 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 Hopefully everybody's enjoying the holiday this year. No one's at each other's throats for whatever reason. I couldn't really think what. So whenever you look at the holiday season towards the end of the year, you generally think of Christmas time, holiday movies. But there aren't too many good Thanksgiving movies throughout the year that you could just go to again and again. I mean, there's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and then there's, I guess a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is one. But among that small crowd of turkey movies that barely make a dent in the holiday season, there is one that has been notable for quite some time. A generic slasher movie, but instead of the typical killer like a Michael Myers or a Jason Voorhees, you have a guy holding a turkey puppet. It's a killer turkey. Sounds fun, right? Nope. I really wish it were. But without further ado, here is Thankskilling. A possessed turkey terrorizes 5 college students during Thanksgiving break. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't get much simpler than that. So going into the positives, and trust me, there aren't many positives with this thing. I actually like the look of the killer turkey. I mean, you know it's a puppet the whole time. It works for a slasher movie based on this dumb premise. Some of the gore throughout, it's kind of decent. I mean, there's this one kill with a sheriff who gets his face peeled off, and that looks pretty decent for how low the budget obviously is. The movie, I've talked about runtime quite a bit throughout my reviews. It's mercifully short at only 1 hour and 9 minutes. It is so mercifully short. I was like, thank you. And even just going off of the movie I just saw and my thoughts going into it, the premise, it is eye-catching enough that I wanted to check it out. It's a killer turkey. That's so dumb, it sounds fun. Of course I want to check it out. But unfortunately, that's where we jump to the negatives, because the rest of the movie sucks. I hope you're enjoying this video so far, so please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Any help will be greatly appreciated. And now, let's get back to the turkey. Based off of some of the humor of this movie, it seems like the movie and the filmmakers, they're very aware of what this premise is. They didn't just go in being like, I'm gonna make the best turkey slasher movie of all time. No, they knew this was a dumb idea. And so with some of the jokes, they try to make it self-aware, kind of like a Scream or even a Sharknado. But the thing is, with these things of humor, they weren't that funny. It didn't have any of the charm of those other movies I was talking about. It was just an awkward experience the whole time. In the place of any actual charm that you could give this premise, it's just crude elements all the way around.
Thank you, baby.
God damn, Cheryl! That coffee tastes like shit! What'd you do? Take a dump in it?
As a matter of fact, I sure did. I want a fucking divorce!
And again, I am known for swearing. I'm not against swearing, but just some of the language in it is just very unnecessary and harsh. But it's just crude moment after crude moment. And then you have like weird stuff in there, like a turkey sex scene that just, you'd think that would at least be funny, but no, it's just weirdly off-putting and gross the entire time, making the hour and 9 minute runtime just feel so excruciating and long. At the very least, all the elements of the movie suck, but the core element, the thing that you're going for, the killer turkey, surely he's good, right? No! Oh my god, no! I was looking so forward to seeing that killer turkey, and he sucked too. He was written to be like a Freddy Krueger, but somehow he had even worse one-liners.
Your dog had an accident.
What the hell? What kind of accident?
Well, I took this here axe and I accidentally cut him. Get it? Accident. No such thing as an evil turkey. Oh wait, I lied. I'm gonna drink your blood like cranberry sauce, meanie.
You know it's bad whenever my stupid cinnamon roll popcorn that I use for my Elm Street review is way scarier than the stupid turkey puppet. Like, it's so bad. These college characters, like, they aren't great actors. And I mean, for most horror movies, the acting isn't great, and that's not their fault entirely. But the thing is, they are written so awkwardly that it makes any scene with or without them just incredibly excruciating. They are written so awkward and gross. They kind of remind me of the teens from Bob's Burgers, but without any of the funny awkwardness that comes with their writing. Like Ping Pong Summer, this movie is just awkward. Also, to add to some of the awkwardness of the film, they sort of like make up a mythology of Native Americans as to why this turkey is now a killer, and it's kind of weird. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing of this movie, but it's just kind of weird that you sort of did that. This movie was a university project for Jordan Downey at Denison University, which, I mean, once you know that, a lot of the shortcomings make so much more sense, because this was essentially a bunch of first-time film students making a movie. It had an incredibly cheap budget of $3,500, and it was filmed during the summer of 2007. It was released the following year, and then it was released on DVD in 2009. Which, if we're taking that budget into account, I mean, the gore effects and the turkey, they used their budget very well, and they knew they weren't making Shakespeare at the end of the day. It's a killer turkey movie. What I will say is, I am amazed that this movie, it even got picked up at all, and I can complain about all these elements of the movie all I want, but the fact is, they made a piece of art, and it has somewhat got embraced online, and that's more than anything I and many other people have done talking about this movie, so kudos to them. Do you know what that means? That means it's time for intermission. Ooh. So today for our intermission, we're trying turkey stuffing, a classic Thanksgiving treat or movie theater snack for some people. Let's take a look at it. Classic stuffing. I could tell this was nice and fresh. You do taste a little bit of turkey in there. That's a classic Thanksgiving staple. I would give that a 9 out of 10. So if we look at any So Bad It's Good movies that have been embraced by pop culture and online, like you look at The Room, and the things that get embraced about it are Tommy Wiseau and The Spoons and The Football. Weird things that make it stand out and got embraced. It has its charms. There's so many charms to these So Bad It's Good movies, and I guess at the end of the day, like, I just wish this movie just had a little bit more charm, because it could have easily been the turkey, but I just was not crazy about that turkey at all. What's weird is, like, years later, a musical adaptation of Thankskilling was made. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe the musical is a better So Bad It's Good movie. I mean, I'd give this thing a 1 out of 10. Well, that's all the time we have for today here at Film Stash. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. My name is Douglas Campbell, and if you excuse me, I gotta add to the stash. Alright, so it's done.
Can we have
What?
food now?
Yeah, can we have the food that you said you're gonna make? Oh. I don't recall being in charge of making the food.
You don't recall. You invited us. You're going to invite us and then have us bring everything?
You didn't
The hell
say
is
that we had
this?
to make a dish. You were like, "Don't worry, like I'll have food." And
Yeah,
stuff.
you don't worry about it. I'm inviting you over to my place. This is it.
A
I have
basket. What's this supposed to
Yeah,
hold?
what is that basket even supposed to hold, dog?
What Thanksgiving food comes in a basket?
I had, like, the stuffing that I ate. You guys saw during the intermission.
That was you put it in a basket with whole.
Hold on.
meat,
So your plan?
and you ate.
I
it.
came over to your house, and your plan was to make stuffing, and that was it. I was going to get stuffing. That was going to be my dinner.
Well,
What do I look like to you? Am I like a pigeon in the park? You're just gonna throw me some? Don't give me more breadcrumbs? Get the hell out of here with that shit. I want some food. I need protein. Yeah. What are we doing here? Am I supposed to eat the plate? Is that what I'm supposed to eat? There's no silverware. What do you expect me to eat anything with? I don't even have silverware to eat anything with. Am I gonna eat it with my hands? Am I gonna eat breadcrumbs with my hands? Is that what you expect me to do? Just sit here, watch you review a movie, getting hungry. We couldn't even watch anything on TV because it would interrupt the take. We couldn't talk to each other because it would interrupt the take. Stephanie fell asleep over there waiting for you. And now there's not even any food?
I think
Yes.
I want to go home.
Yeah, me too. Come on, let's go to, I don't know, what's even open today? McDonald's?
I guess. I don't know. Whatever.